This is playoff football in Chicago. The cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Nervous is it. This is a great Chicago Bears team. Great Chicago Bears team. You shouldn't try to read off the offense.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Leonard Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with
you don't block him and stop playing.
A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
We gonna slow it down,
sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they?
Welcome. Make sure you guys
in this
like,
case,
comment, subscribe.
One capitalized, and the others you still had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Feed my chair.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Mike Evans, 63 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Oh!
And his kick is no good.
There we go.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise. As
there we
this
go.
A 6-0 game.
Right outside the ball.
PAT and his
push all the way to the
goes
right.
back out to kick this one off.
Jesus Christ.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, that's a new quarterback. We didn't see Jacoby last time.
A first down throw for Brissett.
That's a bunch of ball! Oh my God!
They worked this well upfield across the 45.
Wow!
First catch of this wild card game for 1,000
Freaking wow!
Regular season. He's got a first down too. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Don't touch him in the back.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hit your ass right over the top.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Tampa Bay.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
I'm scared to go dollar though, as soon as I go dollar, it'll hit me on the top or something.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Brissett on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
2nd down and 10.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Brissett's pass, intended for Jimmy Graham, incomplete.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Away from that.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Poison.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
That's the end of the first.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to float this one deep right side. Fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's tackled
in need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
He'll run it. And it's a fumble. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
It's now 3rd down.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Adam Vinatieri on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
What's that?
And
Short.
did he have enough? He did.
God, Adam Vinatieri? He's 187 years old.
And they will indeed get on the board here.
He hit 50-yard field goals in the playoffs still.
So no surprise if Vinatieri able to convert there. He is, of course, the owner of the NFL record for most postseason field goals.
Hard to believe he was undrafted coming out of college. And now here he is into his 40s, and he's still one of the best kickers around.
Knocking him home.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
No way they
and
run the
thus
same
far,
defense,
the weather
right?
has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting
Come
with
on.
the head coach.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rico Gafford, 76 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
God dang it.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
If I score again.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me with him till I keep. 13. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 52's a mic. Watch it go.
First down, Brissett.
Oh, that's a pick. What you doing?
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
59 mark. Check, 59.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes. Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Check, 59.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
At the 44-yard line.
I like all the playoff games getting knocked out. I like that.
Now Jackson on first down. His throw incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
It's crazy, like how 1 inch can mean all the way to the right. Like I haven't been missing the box by that much.
His confidence has grown. I
That
think that
whole
everyone
all the way to the
around
right.
this
And the
guy
wind
feels
is
good
straight
about what
up
they've
wind. It
seen.
ain't a cross
And it's
wind,
also
nothing.
safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Take over 1st and 10
Overdid
at their
it.
own 25-yard line.
They overdid it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a touchdown, Chicago. Rashad Perriman, 75 yards. And the Bears
Right back ain't cheating, huh?
For the extra point.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent.
This is what the people was expecting here, baby.
75 yards, one play.
This is what they was
Everyone
expecting
handled their
here.
assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
TJ Logan on the return. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, let me know if y'all done watching this jump, if y'all can hear me, so I will cut this whole off. For
The
real.
Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Brissett to throw on first. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted.
Let the one guy started.
Sean Murphy Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So over-under was at 60. We already at 36.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless
Dang
with
it,
the
man.
football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yes.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, Brissett. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Montgomery. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense.
Now Brissett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Get back to balance. Get back to balance. Get back to balance.
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
I'm trying to take the deep route, man. I ain't always there.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Let's see what you got. 45 tonight, 45 tonight. Hey, let's get some. Kill.
Play action now. Brissett. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll go up top here for Hamler. He's got a man.
Dang, that's a good ball.
There he goes, right side.
God, dog, that's a good
Takes
ball.
this one in for a Bears touchdown. KJ Hamler, 75 yards. Then the Bears get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
26. Bears 18. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Josh. Sideline next to me. Fair catch. What's that shit? Alright, they sit on everything deep.
Set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start the drive.
Come on, Knicks.
Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Try, bro.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
They made me pull it back. That's crazy.
The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball
You got the quick release, and they made me pull it down. Man, let that whole go, bro.
Because they don't have to be quite as precise.
I didn't throw power. Let's go get there. Trust me.
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging.
That blitz was a great call.
To get some points.
That was a great call on the blitz.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40.
At the Bucks 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. This to Graham on the short pass. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Here's Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brissett.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it. Montgomery, they'll run.
What the hell?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
The ball carrier.
There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Bucks with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Brissett. It's caught.
Oh, come on!
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Man, come on. Jesus Christ.
They'll run with Montgomery.
They keep making me do that crap, bro. That's freaking pissing me off.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery. They'll try and run it up the middle.
Go the other way. I'm going to the
hole.
hole.
Again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Hard to stop him, bad boy.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
Ain't nobody out there.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's out here getting too cute, so. He's out here getting way too cute.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On on 1st and 10. It's Jackson. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game
block left guard.
and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
12 yards there and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action now. Jackson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, with obviously a very critical drive forthcoming as they start with a 1st down. He'll go up top.
Man, come on, I'm freaking there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. KJ Hamler. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point
Jesus,
for the Snowflakes, something good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Again, it's Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He was taken down by
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Johnson. It's a gain of 10.
They'll run it with Jones.
Tampa Bay.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw.
Overdo that like, yo, come on, man. Give him a shot.
It seemed that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And this one complete.
No way!
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Brissett. He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.